We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning and welcome to Newsbreak for Monday, February 27th. I'm Derek Russell. First on today's show, let's take a look at the Weather Underground forecast. Lots of rain in the forecast this week with warmer temperatures on the horizon. Today it was a high of 62 with a low of 57 and a 100% chance of rain. Your 3-day outlook for Tuesday, a chance of thunderstorms, high of 78 and a low of 65. Wednesday, chance of thunderstorms, high of 72 and a low of 40. And Thursday, clear with a 0% chance of rain, high of 61 and a low of 38. For more weather, visit djournal.com/weather. Our top stories for this Monday: the Tupelo Police Department will officially open its doors to its new $10 million downtown headquarters this afternoon with a ribbon-cutting ceremony at 2 p.m. Visitors will get a chance to see all the public sections of the building, plus some areas that are normally off limits. The department began using the facility in December. The last time the department got a new station was in 1966. That's when former Mayor James Ballard and former Police Chief Robert Monaghan dedicated the building that was located at 220 North Front Street. The new building was constructed on land where the former Milam Manufacturing Building was located. Federal agents raided the building as a part of a contraband cigarette investigation in May 2009. Tupelo received the deed to the property in June 2013. Toyota's impact on the small community of Blue Springs can be felt daily. Just ask Tanis Priest, who opens the doors at Blue Springs Grocery and Grill at 4 a.m. each weekday morning. Each day a small crowd is waiting for her, and most of them are workers at the Toyota Mississippi plant less than 2 miles away. Until 10 years ago, Blue Springs was little more than a spot on a map, but since Toyota announced it was building a $2 million square foot assembly plant, Blue Springs has more than doubled in population. Some 450 people now live in the community, which was established in 1888. Toyota has spent about $961 million on the plant alone and has donated millions of dollars in local organizations. 3 years ago, Toyota donated $100,000 in material and labor to build the Toyota Blue Springs Water Garden Education Park. For more stories about the 10th anniversary of Toyota Mississippi, be sure to check out the special commemorative section in Sunday's Daily Journal. High school juniors across the state will take the ACT this week, and area schools have been working year-round to prepare students. The state of Mississippi funds the cost of the ACT for high school juniors. The test was recently added as a measure of school performance under the state's accountability model. Some area schools like Tupelo, West Point, and New Albany high schools have created ACT clubs to encourage students to work hard for a certain score on the test. The newly created ACT 30-plus club at THS is made up of 27 students who have scored a 30 or above on their ACT. The club is sponsored by Bank Plus of Tupelo, and students receive t-shirts adorned with the number 30 on them. Meanwhile, the Boonville School District has purchased online practice test programs and offers students tutorial sessions for each subject and on general test-taking skills. And in sports, the Ole Miss men's basketball team defeated Missouri on Saturday, while Mississippi State fell at Vanderbilt. Ole Miss defeated the Tigers 80-77 in Oxford. Star Sebastian Saez was held to 10 points, but he hit a late three-pointer to put the Rebels ahead to stay. Ole Miss led by 11 with 9 minutes left, and then had to hold off a last-minute charge by Missouri. The Rebels are at Alabama on Wednesday. Meanwhile, Mississippi State lost to the Commodores 77-48. Vanderbilt's Jeff Robertson finished with 23 points and 5 three-pointers as Vanderbilt kept its NCAA tournament hopes alive. It was the 6th straight loss for Mississippi State, which shot just 30% from the field. The Bulldogs are at South Carolina on Tuesday. And that does it for Newsbreak on this Monday. Don't forget, this show is one of the many online offerings that get you news off the page and on the go. We also have the Memo podcast, which delves deeper into the local news of Northeast Mississippi with analysis and commentary. You can listen at memo.djournal.com, wherever podcasts can be downloaded. Each story discussed today on Newsbreak can be found in your daily journal or online at djournal.com, where you can find a new episode of Newsbreak each weekday at 7 a.m. Thanks for joining us. I'm Derek Russell.